What?
Got him.
He does it every time.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
Welcome in, Whisper Nation. Always a rough little bit of a start here, but welcome all the way in, Whisper Nation. It is week 12, the Sunday morning liven up, liven up,
Live it up.
shake it up.
Jimmy Lewis, it's Sunday morning, boys.
Oh, we got the Motown rocking in the background. We got the coffee poured. We've got the news coming out. We got Cordarrelle Patterson back in, Johnny.
Baby. Fancy glitch. Yeah.
We got the cover boy, Elijah Mitchell, going to play after getting a pin in his finger.
Yeah. Still not guaranteed at which hand it is.
Guarantee.
Is it right hand or left hand?
I'm pretty sure it's the right hand is what I read the other day. It's the ball carrying hand.
Oh, okay. Well,
but who knows? Maybe
it's gonna have to be the left hand today.
Maybe you carry your balls in the left or right hand. Ask LeBron. He gets suspended for carrying his balls. So
yeah,
you know how it goes. Whisper Nation, welcome all the way in. We've got Ronald Kalla in the chat, Eric Zubert, Chris Hannon, Corey Pereira.
Let's go.
Mr. Miyagi, we see every single one of you, and we appreciate every single one of you. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you're hearing and you like fresh fantasy football content, hit that like button. If you want immediate answers to your question, hit that super chat for a little bit of a Whisper Nation woo. And then
that was sweet.
Johnny, we've only got a couple more days to give away that Joe Mixon jersey that is signed behind you.
Yes.
So if you go to patreon.com/the Fantasy Whispers, as you can see in the banner, you can win a signed Joe Mixon jersey or enter to win a signed Joe Mixon jersey. But guess what? It doesn't end this month. It keeps going. Next month, we'll have another jersey.
Another one.
So please make sure you go to patreon.com/the Fantasy Whispers, enter in at the $10 level, and that will enter you into the raffle there. But without
your boys out. Helps your boys out over here at the channel.
So much, man. Helps us out on the channel. You get extra bonus content.
Bonus.
You'll also get a chance to win more of our money because we're going to be starting our FanDuel's, draft up against us.
Yep.
Situation. And like you said, the signed Joe Mixon jersey. So we're going to continue to rock with that.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah. So please keep on rocking with us. We got Douglas Wilson in here, Stro tonight. We're going to get through to all of you guys. And we're going to start doing that right now. Remember, super chat gets you an immediate answer to your question. Otherwise, fall in line. Whisper Nation roll call. Let's go, baby.
Ron. Ron. Do I have an Ron?
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Miyagi says, I had a lot of players on Thursday. I have T. Higgins, Deontay Johnson, Eckler, and Philly's defense. Should I just ride this one out? I mean, I don't know what your other option is, Mr. Miyagi, because you're not going to quit. Okay.
No, you're not going to start these guys.
Hey, Whisper Nation, we don't quit, man. We rise up to the occasion.
To ride us out. To ride us out, Travis. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Dude,
to write us out?
No way, dude. You got this.
To write us out of the show?
We got you, boy. We got you.
Oh.
Ronald says, what's up, boys?
What's up,
Ronald? Always love to see Ronald in here pushing the chat, helping us out. He's over in the Discord, active as hell. Love you, Ronald. Appreciate you. Okay, so Javonte Williams, Rashad Bateman, or Mike Williams in my flex this week?
I'm going to go Javonte.
Denver.
Yeah.
I think I like Javonte as well. I think both of those options, Melvin and Javonte, Chargers are now 4th in points allowed to the running back position, so we really like that for our running backs.
Poor lineups are set. Let's do this. My lineups aren't all set, but
Pat will play.
Coffee is poured.
Eric Zubert says, morning, boys, from your friendly neighbor to the north. I always love when our neighbor Easy Daddy comes in here from Canada. Canada, as we laymen's like to call it.
Canada.
Yeah, dude. Chris Hanna, morning, Whisper Nation. Morning, Chris.
Morning.
In here.
Morning, Chris.
Some of the games with you in a little bit. Corey Pereira says, Damien Harris or A.J. Dillon. Well, we need to get a little bit of word, but it's going to be a game time decision. I have to think
AJ wants to play. And by AJ I mean Aaron Jones wants to play. Who would you I would play Damian.
I think Aaron Jones is going to sit. I don't know why they'd play him. Yeah, I think we're conservative.
Well,
in
they have a bye next week,
Buys
right?
next week,
Yeah.
My hunch says that they sit him, so I would
would
take
make sense.
AJ Dillon. There's a split either way, so I guess it's what split you like, and I guess you're right. Damien Harris would be the split I'd like. We need to see if Ramondre is going to play. Is that game at 10 a.m.? It is, so we should know soon enough.
It's reported that he
Damien
is.
Harris will play. I don't have any update here. Let me look for an update on our guy Stevenson.
So Stevenson is supposed to play, but it's supposed to be more. Yeah, it's more in the favor of Harris as far as workload is. That's what's being reported. Now, again, I do like the
but like nobody knows that. You know, they report
only
that
Bill, only Bill Belichick
only
knows
Bill
that.
knows.
Yeah. No, but and that's how the game script should kind of set up to be.
7-point favorites, I think, or maybe even more now with AJ Brown out.
Yeah. So, but I do like I do agree with you. I don't think that I think they give Aaron Jones one more week, and so I think Dillon gets the full workload. So therefore, I do think I would go AJ Dillon.
I like it.
Talk me into it.
Eric Zubert, start sit question. 1 full point PPR QB, Cam or Stafford?
So do you see this? Do you see the news that came out like this morning about Matthew Stafford dealing with elbow issue and he has a chronic back issue? That doesn't sound great.
He's had a chronic back issue.
Yeah, I had a week back, about a week back. You know,
yeah, dude.
So I know all about that. Like
it's final.
It's fine.
Bro,
that was.
I think I'm still going Stafford here.
I'm still going Stafford. Yeah.
Trusting Stafford's going to gut through it. They've got a great offense. Watch what they do with Henderson and Sony Michel down the stretch. If that's the case and Stafford is nursing a back, we want to see what's going on with that.
They said it could be a heavier game plan, but they also did say that their plan is to do more quick screens and quick outs to get the ball out of Stafford's hand quickly.
Johnny, we've got a super chat from our guy Chris Hannon. You know what that means? We got to hit him with a woo!
Let's go. Sorry, I was. I need the quick.
You're a little slow. You're a little slow this morning. Need some more coffee. Hey. Chris Hannon says, "Let's get this Sunday started. Pick 2: DJ Moore, Marquis Brown, or Hunt. Standard league." Well, excuse me. Geez, I don't know how you could talk me into a DJ Moore over a Marquis Brown here. So just because I know like Marquis Brown has been better in most games than DJ Moore. Now you could say the injury, but for me, I like the upside of tonight's game. So I'm taking Marquis Brown there. But so then it's asking DJ Moore or Kareem Hunt. Are you trusting Kareem Hunt to get fully back in? He was supposedly close last week, Johnny. Do we take Kareem Hunt in this matchup against Cleveland? Or do we take ourselves a DJ Moore against Miami? Now, remember, Miami, the strength of their defense in their secondary with Xavier Howard, with Byron Jones. So I kind of am leaning Kareem Hunt here. I think I would lean Marquis Brown and Kareem Hunt.
All right.
That's it. That's all you got.
I mean, I would go. My opinion would be I would go DJ Moore and Kareem Hunt simply for the fact that DJ Moore has a great matchup today against Miami, and Marquis Brown against Cleveland. Cleveland's actually been way better against the wide receiver position over the last 5 weeks. They've actually been like a top 10 defense against wide receivers. So that's just where, and he's coming off an injury. So I know that Hunt is going to get a lot of workload, but I do understand like the upside for DJ Moore is not as good as Marquis, right? Because Marquis can hit a long gainer, a long gusher.
That. I mean, it's the target market share he demands when he's in there. Like,
I mean, DJ Moore is seeing 27% with Cam Newton. He's seeing a lot.
Right. He's seeing a lot, but Marquis has consistently seen a lot the entire year and done something with it consistently the entire year. That's the difference.
I'm just saying I don't like the matchup.
Like we got bailed out last week on a touchdown from DJ Moore.
Now we got bailed.
You did.
Come on.
Am I lying? Like it was.
Hold on. Do I not look at matchups to help dictate how I play games? That's how I do it. So when you say to me, that's why I always caveat, hey, I like this matchup a lot, and I like the odds of him producing in this matchup a little bit more. That's That's how I base my analytics.
I didn't say anything about your analytics.
No, that's what I'm saying is on DJ Moore last week. I had a good feeling.
He got bailed out last week by a touchdown. That's what I'm saying. So he got home with a touchdown. Are we going to expect that every week? Maybe Cam's lighting it up here. So
I don't expect
that, that's fine. I'll fade to you. I think Hunt is the start for both of us.
Yes.
And you know, you got to take what we've said here, Chris, and kind of rock with that. I do prefer Marquis Brown this week, though. I think, you know, Cleveland's given up the third most passing touchdowns in the NFL this year. I think it's a prime spot on Sunday night for Marquis Brown and Lamar Jackson to return in this game, and I think there could be some fireworks on the Baltimore side here. All right.
There you go.
What do we got here?
You heard both sides of the argument. Now choose.
Stro tonight says, good morning, gents, from Toronto, where it's snowing. Dang. It's up in here. Hopefully it's good snow and you're inside and you're warmed up. He says he needs two in PPR between Gaskin, Foreman, Freeman, and Damien Harris. Well, I'm sitting Gaskin here, and I would start Freeman and Damien Harris. That would be my two. I think Freeman's been really seeing usage. Last week saw the most usage out of a Baltimore back the entire season with 22 touches. Damien Harris, if Johnny's his whisper senses are tingling here, he's saying it's going to be Damien Harris carrying most of the load. But again, as Johnny said, and I was talking about, good game script here for the Patriots against this depleted Titans team. So both backs are probably going to be all right this week. And I think Damien Harris is a good play here.
Yeah.
Douglas Wilson says, morning, need help picking two for half-point PPR. Marquis Brown, Michael Pittman, or Elijah Moore, Johnny?
I'm going Elijah Moore, and I'm going Michael Pittman in this one.
Man, you got the full fade on for Marquis Brown, huh?
I just really like I like those two match. Here's where I'll tell you where I have Marquis Brown. So I would start Marquis Brown over Brandon Cooks, T. Higgins, Mike Williams, Waddle. Those like around that area. But it just so happened that those two wide receivers I just so happen to have.
I'm not starting Elijah Moore over Marquis Brown. Sorry. Like I like what's been going on. I think it's fine. Zach Wilson
against Houston.
Houston. Zach Wilson.
I don't care. Corey Davis is out. Corey Davis is out.
Is it a confirmed out?
Yes. Yes, okay. He's out.
Right. If that's the case, I get why you're going there.
Houston gets toasted
it's
by
like
wide receivers.
Like Marquis Brown misses 1 week and you forgot the dude's
no, it's not that
one. I don't understand where you're at with it.
But hold on. There are three things actually. He has been as of the last few weeks, he's been boom or bust. That's one. Two, I don't like the matchup. Cleveland last 5 weeks. I'll tell you right here. I got it. Cleveland Browns over the last 5 weeks are giving up the 8th fewest fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Don't like it. Coming off of a hamstring strain or a thigh injury in his legs, no thank you. Like, he's not a big, bulky receiver where it's like, oh, okay, just come run, comebacks and we'll hit you on the numbers.
Four of his last 6 games, he's got 19 or more fantasy points of PPR. I'm rolling with Marquis Brown over Elijah Moore. That's that you can go with your gut. Okay. That's fine. Johnny prefers Elijah Moore. Again, I think Marquis Brown is the #1 target getter in that offense. It is a team. The Cleveland Browns are vastly overrated in their secondary, and I think that they're going to get hurt right now. Look at the teams they've played, Johnny. They haven't played anybody that strikes fear in you as a passing offense. The Detroit Lions, Pittsburgh a couple weeks before that. Like, these aren't teams that we're afraid of in the passing game. Eric Zubert says, start sit question 2. He needs 2 of them. Full point PPR. I have Debo already. Ayuk, Elijah Moore, and Lockett. Well, I think Lockett's a good play here, right, Johnny? Like, I think this is the week we got to put him in against Washington, or no?
Yeah. I would play Lockett and Elijah Moore since you already have Debo in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Diversify your portfolio, says Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Easy Daddy got all the questions today. Excuse me, man. This coffee's not going down the right tube. Start 2, Henderson, A.J. Dillon, James Robinson, Cordarrelle Patterson.
Starting 2?
Yeah, if Jones is out, and that's what we're not going to know in time, maybe, huh?
I'm starting AJ Dillon and Henderson. That's where I'm going.
That's your 2? Just because you're less afraid of the injury on the other 2, James Robinson, CPAT? Because like to me, Cordell Patterson's matchup proof, but you just don't know about the injury.
Right. It just scares me a little bit that he's so close to like coming back, and it's a somewhat reported as a high ankle sprain, which usually isn't good for running backs or wide receivers who have to cut on it. So yeah, give me like the 2 guys that I know are relatively healthy, and I know that, and they have decent matchups. Like I know that both those running backs are going to be. I expect this a heavy run game today for both Green Bay and LA.
Johnny just spitting straight fire and logic today. And he says, we've got over 25 of you in the chat.
Oh,
hit that like button right now. We don't have enough likes in here.
Trying to get to 50. Let's get to 50.
Let's get up to 50 here. And if you're new to the channel and you're stopping in, first of all, welcome in. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
Hit that subscribe button. Join the Whisper Nation. Help us out there. All right, Mr. Miyagi saying that. I'll take that as I just listed the ride or die squad. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Sleek here says full point PPR, JD McKissick or Judy, and Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts. Sleek, I would want to know here. We were asking this question a couple days ago.
Can you show him?
Yeah. Do you actually do you have to have this win? If you have to have this win, I think you go with Jalen. Well, I'm saying if you're already
I know what you're about to say, and it's a good point. It's just funny when we phrase it like that. Like if you need this win, must be like I need wins. Okay?
Yeah, no, but I mean if you're not firmly in the playoff positioning, then I would go with Hurts. But if you're just playing for upside and you're swinging for the fences here, I'd go Jackson and then JD McKissick or Jerry Jeudy. In a full point PPR, I think I'm going Jeudy here. He's been the one consistent in the passing attack for Denver. And I think he could be in for a big day because he's going to get a lot of slot coverage here. And we know the Chargers on the outside are very, very strong. Their slot corner's okay, but I'm just saying they're going to get matched up in the slot quite a bit.
But if there's a weakness on that of those, it's the slot.
Oh yeah, it's a dirty little slot.
Yeah.
Slim Reaper says hashtag Whisper Nation strong. We appreciate you, Slim Reaper.
We love you, Whisper Nation.
We love you, Whisper Nation. Jersey J says, hey, bros, what's going on, Jersey J? We still want that workout video. Make sure you send it in.
He said it's coming in. He said it's coming in off season.
Hey, it says Cam Newton or Matt Stafford. Similar to the question above, I think we're still rolling with Matt Stafford. We're trusting it. Healthy after the bye. Well, he may not be as healthy, but this team is healthy after the bye, rested. I think that's it. Breaking news, Mort Anderson just reported Johnny Game Time will have the first jawline introduced into the Hall of Fame, dude.
Hey, I could only be so lucky. So lucky. I love when Slim Reaper comes in with this breaking news stuff because sometimes I'm like he got me the last week with the Justina Anderson one. Because he was just like, do you see the Justina Anderson?
Dude. And Darius isn't messing around. He believes it, dude.
Oh, I know.
Troy Rofi. What's up, Troy?
What's up, Troy?
Morning, fellas. Zacchaeus or Jared Cookie? As always, this is Michael Thomas's fault.
Yeah.
I'd go Jared Cook here.
Yeah.
I think Denver also very strong on the outside, might be a little bit more susceptible to the tight end. I think I can trust that offense a little more than Atlanta. And so that Atlanta Carolina game or the Atlanta Jacksonville game could be god awful. I don't think I want any pieces of that. Jersey J says, I just lost Waller this week, which sucks. Taking Travis' advice and playing Higgins and Judy, sitting Waddle. Yeah, it's not that I don't think Waddle will have a better floor than these guys, and he might. I mean, Jerry Judy's got a good floor. But I think that his ceiling is non-existent, especially in this game. I think Waddle's going to, Carolina's secondary really, really good. So give me Higgins. Pittsburgh's secondary absolutely god-awful over the last few weeks. And then Jerry Jeudy, as we said already, in a much better matchup than Waddle. So that's where I'm leaning there. T. Higgins or NWI? It's not even close here. T. Higgins. NWI is basically going to be...
I thought you were going to be like NWI. It's not even close for me.
Yeah. NWI is going to be locked down by this Patriots secondary. They're going to know that he's the only guy they want to feed. I do think that the one sleeper in this game for the Titans is actually Dontrell Hilliard. I think he could get home a little bit here, soaking up some passes that he catch. Can't wait to watch Football Sunday with my brother from another mother, Travis at Tortugo. That's me, man. We'll see you there.
If you guys are in that area, go visit.
Yeah, if you're in the LA area, head on over to Inglewood. Check out Tortugo Brewing. Jersey J, it's my Mixon jersey in the background, says Jersey J. Ronald says smash that like. Slim Reaper says Rashad, Bateman, Big Pat the Muth, or Unicorn Pitts PPR flex, John.
I am going Pitts, and I actually might go Pitts and Freiermuth. Or no, I mean, is that too much for me? And a PP.
I mean,
I would go Bateman. Sorry, no, I would go Kyle Pitts, and I would go Bateman in this one. I don't want to get too cute. And
that's
it's probably
Higbee
something
fan
I might personally do, but don't do that.
Higbee, Fant, or Freiermuth. This is where you can play Freiermuth. I think he's the better play of these three guys here. I'd be rocking with Freiermuth.
Yeah.
Asked the same one. Non-PPR. Yeah, that's fine. I think he continues to see enough volume there. What up, Jersey J, says Ronald. Baki Yasin, our friend from over in the Windy City, says, Baki Yasin, what's up, fellas? 2 questions. Which 2 wide receivers should I start out of Hollywood Brown, Justin Jefferson, and Brandon Ayuk? And for my flex, should I start Miles Sanders or one of these wide receivers that I previously mentioned? No, Sanders can get in your lineup. Jordan Howard inactive. I like that spot for them, especially against the Giants, who this game could get ugly for the Giants if they're not able to stay competitive. Johnny will probably tell you that you need to start Ayuk and Jefferson here. Again, I'm just going to make the case for Hollywood Brown. 19 points in 4 out of his last 6 games. 19 or more points in 2 out of his last 3. Like, he has been the lead target getter, the big play guy, and the way this yard. I mean, there was a point that Baltimore was leading in yards per attempt this year. I think that's dipped down with Lamar out of the lineup for a game. But again, if there's a weakness in Cleveland's defense, it's in the back end. It's not in the front. Their front 7 is elite. Now, Johnny does mention that they've been a little bit tighter on wide receivers. I think that has more to do with who they've played than their actual talent back there. And I think when they're going to get against this offense on Sunday night, Baltimore's going to be hungry to look. They have the bad taste of the Miami game, then Lamar out. They're going to want to get into this game and win it here. So I think Marquis is a good play here, and I think obviously Justin Jefferson's the auto start.
Yeah.
Jersey J, I have a 47% chance to win. I need this win to stand a chance. Hey, man, you got this, man.
Hey, we're going to get it.
Got you.
Yeah.
You and that 47%, they don't matter. It's about the players. Ronald coming in here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fire him up, dude.
Yeah, but I will say Jersey J has a pretty good chance against his opponent. We saw that. He dropped the matchup in the Discord, and we discussed it.
All right, this question here is from the private chat from me to Johnny. We need Rex Burkhead or Tevin Coleman in the list. Oh, wait, I went with I'm sorry. It's Rex Burkhead or Damien Harris, Johnny, for us in Listener League.
Oh, I'm going Damien Harris. I would say we should go to. Hey, how do you like that sneak in of Tony Pollard I did the night before Thanksgiving, huh?
She didn't even let me know, dude.
No, I didn't, dude. I just swapped. I was just like, I got to make this executive decision here. I have a feeling. It's hooked on it. Too bad I didn't follow that feeling in all my leagues because I could use that. But yeah, that was.
Says I need to.
Hunt.
Oh, we did this one? Or no?
No,
go ahead.
No. So he says need 2 RBs, 1 for flex. He says AJ Dillon, Stevenson, Harris, Javonte Williams, and then 2 down. He said and Hunt. So, okay, I would play in that case. I'm playing Hunt, AJ Dillon, and I'm probably going to play.
It's got to be one of the New England backs because I don't think you can trust Javonte more than you could trust one of the New England backs. Mm-hmm. And I think both have probably a good shot to score. But I think you're probably right if you're leaning only because Stevenson showed up late in the injury report. That's why I'm leaning Harris this week. Even in PPR, Johnny, would you lean Harris over Stevenson in PPR? Asking for a friend?
Yes. Even in.
Ronald says 10 minutes after one, and it's like 65-35. Oh, he's talking about percentages.
Sure. Yeah.
Troy Rofi says Chris got to get his money's worth on that one. Got his money's worth on that one. Oh yeah, the discussion. Chat. Yeah. I guess I have to ask the bartender, Moore or Brown.
Oh, unreal, dude.
Yeah, always does.
Wow.
Dude. Always does. Mark Andriotti, Hunt, Gordon, Hunt, Gordo, Patterson, or Fournette For standard, need 3.
I won't lie, dude. I just kept staring at that YouTube picture, and I could barely look at that question. No, well, yeah, a little
Well,
bit.
I think Gordon's a play
pretty good
here because of the Chargers' porous run defense. And then I think I would start Kareem Hunt as well. So then it's between Patterson or Fournette. And I think Patterson's the play only because Indy's defense has been so good against the run. So that's why I would lean Patterson there.
Yep.
Nut Butter says Brandon Ayuk or Jamison Crowder at the flex, Johnny.
I'm going Brandon Ayuk. Great matchup.
I think that's the right play.
Yeah.
Mark Andriotti, Gibson, Hollywood Gordon, or Elijah Moore. Need one flex. PPR. Thanks. You can have this one, Johnny.
If I'm only doing one PPR, though, I think I'm going Elijah Moore.
Out of all of those guys, you're going to go the guy with the rookie quarterback that sucks. Oh my God, dude! You are so thirsty for Elijah Moore, dude.
He is going
so
to have
thirsty for Elijah Moore.
All right, no. This is how I rank it. Okay, this is what I'll tell you for all of these. Okay, Hollywood Brown. Obviously, I'm probably playing me as the safest to go in. Like,
I mean, I understand of all Hollywood guys in there. Gordon's a good one here.
Gordon's a decent one
I would
to
take
play.
All 3 of the other guys over Elijah Moore, even in PPR, man. That's me. I mean, wow. Seattle's run defense not very good. Gibson, I think, gets pounded on Monday night. Or I mean, like they pound it with him. Maybe he does get pounded. That's up to him, dude.
I don't know. Well, he's not getting any. The thing is PPR. He's not getting any receiving work. Is he going to score 2 touchdowns again? Probably not. Okay, so that's what you have to look at with Gibson. What is the upside? But the floor is definitely out of all these, Gibson's floor is the safest because he's going to get the most secure. He's going to get 20 touches and he'll probably score a run for 60 to 80 yards. So that's where you're looking at for him, but he's not going to get any receiving work. Hollywood Brown, again, we've been talking all show long about.
Should have put him on the cover.
Yeah, I know we should have. And then you've got Melvin Gordon, another good matchup. Oh, we got another super chat too. And then I just really like that Elijah Moore. Again, you don't have him in your lineup, but without Corey Davis against a defense that gives up the most to wide receivers, he's been popping off. I like to stay in the flames with these guys. That's all I'm saying with Moore. But I get what you're saying. You don't want to gamble. You don't want to gamble with this win. It doesn't sound like you can. So then I'll say Hollywood. I'll go with Hollywood.
The most against wide receivers, Houston does? No, they're not the top. Maybe recently? Is that what you're saying?
Recently, yeah. Over the last 5 weeks.
Well, because last week A.J. Brown didn't get there, and I know he was dinged up, but we did see obviously NWI get there a little bit against them.
Over the last 4 weeks, the Houston Texans have given up the second most fantasy points just behind the Vikings, but they're giving up 47.3 fantasy points per game, Houston, to wide receivers.
Yeah, but they've never played Zach Wilson yet, so just
they never played Elijah Moore.
All right, you know what that means. Gus Ramos with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Gus. Gotta hit you. Woo! He says the longest yard, Adam Sandler version, or the replacements. Ooh, this is a tough one here, Johnny.
Ooh.
What are you going with?
I'm a big Adam Sandler fan. So even though all of his movies are like the same thing, but I'll go with the longest yard. I do like the replacements though. It's an underrated movie, but I'm gonna go longest yard.
Yeah, I'm with you. Brandon Ayuk or Jamison Crowder at the flex.
I'm going Ayuk.
Oh, did we already get to that one?
Yeah, we did.
Lou DDD says Claypool, Foreman, or Stevenson for flex standard league. I like Claypool here. I think I would roll with Claypool of these two or these 3. I think he's the better shot, especially in standard. I think he can compile some yards here.
I know
just gotta hope for the good version of Big Ben this week.
Yeah, that's what you do.
It's a big hope. But Ronald Collis says Marquis Brown has been boom or bust this whole career, not just the last 2 weeks. Guys, I'm like tired of saying this. 4 out of the last 6 weeks, 19 or more PPR fantasy points, which means 4 weeks he didn't bust, and 2 weeks he had like 7 points. That's not boom or bust. That's more consistent than you think. This has been the best year so far for Marquis Brown.
Oh, 100%.
Book it, check it out. It's not the same anymore. Jeez. Check your priors at the door, dude. Jordan Brazo, Aaron Jones, concerned with playing time, or Van Jefferson PPR. I mean, they've got to make Aaron Jones active. I don't know if that happens. So my gut is telling me it doesn't, but I've been wrong before, obviously. It happened one time back in 1988. No. Jordan Brezzo says Aaron Jones or Van
The year you were born.
If Aaron Jones goes in the game, I'd play Aaron Jones over Van Jefferson.
Yeah, but I just what's nice is like you'll know because they're in the same game, so you can. But if so
Jordan,
if Aaron Jones,
if that was your sneaky backup play, I like that. That's pretty.
I know that's pretty smart. If Aaron Jones does play, then you're playing Aaron Jones. But if not, it's Van Jefferson, obviously.
Hey guys, 1/3 PPR league. That's I've never heard of that.
Okay,
before.
Nice. 33.3333.
Choose two. OBJ, Galladay. Yeah, that's how they should write it. 0.333 league. 0.333
right,
PPR league.
All of a sudden, it like you get just like so many of them, and you're like, oh,
choose two: OBJ, Galladay, or Ayuk.
So I'm going OBJ and Ayuk in these two. Believe it or not, I'm picking your boy OBJ.
Ronald Kalla, yeah, that said, I have no faith in Cleveland's pass defense against Lamar. All right, good job, Ronald. Getting you turned around here. Troy Rofi says, I think you boys need to put some cash on Brown's performance today. I put the line at 16 PPR. I mean, I'd push at 16. I'd take a 16 out of him. I don't really want to try and go any further than that right now, coming off the thigh injury. But I do think that he's the better play than a lot of the guys we've been talking about. I mean, it's really not just about his ability to get deep. That just is the icing on the cake for me. Like Cleveland's a good secondary to choose because, again, the third most passing touchdowns on the year. So you can get there with them. But that's kind of what helps his floor this year, too, is because he's also getting massive amount of targets. I mean, before the injury, he saw 40 targets, I think, in the 4 weeks before. So that's what we're talking about with Marquis. Like, he is going to get the target volume share, even with Bateman emerging, because Bateman, again, has taken over like the tertiary role, which only helps the offense more. So we like Lamar Jackson going forward as well. Serge says Elijah Moore or Jamar Chase full point PPR. Yeah. Why don't you ask Johnny this?
Who you got, dude?
Jamar Chase. Get out of here with this love for I mean, I like Elijah. Look, don't get me wrong.
Why do you hate him? Why do you hate Elijah Moore, dude?
I love Elijah Moore.
You talk about you talk about double-digit PPR points, and you're leaving off Elijah Moore's name off of that too. No, I'm not. I mean, you're right. He's since week 7, he hasn't scored under 10 PPR fantasy points. I get that. I'm why do you hate him so much?
I'm with you. I don't hate him
because Zach
Wilson?
Like,
yes, I don't like Zach Wilson, dude. Like, have you seen enough out of Zach Wilson to think that the time off via injury is what's going to change him and make him a better player?
You watch
Mike
Evans. Dude, he's like
film.
No, here's the thing, dude. He never had pressure on his job. He was always like, yo, I got this wrapped up, whatever. No matter what, I can play. I can come at my own speed. Then all of a sudden, Mike effing White happened, and he was like, oh, I actually got all right. I got to ball out. And today against Houston, he will.
All right, John, you got this.
Hopefully. Well, I just spilled some of my coffee. That wasn't good. All right. Jordan asking, PPR pick 3, at least one wide receiver, one running back, Aaron Jones, Van Jefferson, Antonio Gibson, Elijah Mitchell, T. Higgins, Odell. Playing T. Higgins as my wide receiver. I'm playing Antonio Gibson. I do like his matchup a lot. So I'm playing Antonio Gibson, Elijah Mitchell as my 2, and then Antonio Gibson, T. Higgins, and then I would play Elijah Mitchell. Those are the 3 I would go with.
Oh. Dude, it took you forever to do that one, dude. That was also like the most wordy question we've had. Brian McGowan.
I wanted to give him the right answer.
Yeah, you hopefully you did. Hopefully you did, dude, because the whole channel depends on it.
Well,
dude.
I know that I was just looking at it too, because we just gave him advice between Van Jefferson and Aaron Jones. So that's what I was also debating as to whether or not I was going to give that slot.
How do you know?
Two.
Oh, dude.
Unbelievable, dude.
How do you know it's even the right lineup, dude? It could have been.
I do know.
In multiple leagues.
Because I can read it. I'm a fancy
Brian
whisperer.
McGowan, Big Blue. Michigan got a huge win yesterday. I'm sure this guy.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It. And PPR League, he says Ty Johnson, Foreman, or Tevin Coleman, or Boyd at the flex. Just one. It is rough over there in your PPR League, my brother.
Tell him. Where are you going?
Let me look at this really quick. Do you have a preference? I'm going to look at something really just really quick here. As far as receptions to the running back position. New York is playing against Houston, right? So, and they haven't really, they've been lower bottom barrel against receptions to the running back position. But they've given up a lot of points to the running back. I actually think that Tevin Coleman comes in here and is a sneaky play this week, Johnny. I think that Tevin Coleman against Houston is a sneaky play. He started the year as the starter. I think he's going to take over the first and second down work at least. And he's not a bad receiver himself. So
it's only been health with him. That's the only concern. So
I don't think I can trust Foreman, especially in negative game script. And Boyd has just been, I mean, the thing about Boyd is though that they're playing Pittsburgh, and I do think it's a good chance to attack the secondary. So I guess I would lean Tevin Coleman or Boyd here. And I'm just going to go with Coleman because I think the running game can stay active for them. I think if New York has seen their offense and seen the way that flipping, Zach Wilson plays, they're going to want to lean on the run today. I think Coleman gets a lot of work today.
Why do you hate Zach Wilson so much?
Because he's bad at football right now. I don't like him right now. He doesn't create great environments for our fantasy players. It's not about him as a player. If you remember in the offseason, I really liked Zach Wilson. I think he could have a good career. Yeah. They just got to fix it.
And then you toss him to the curb, like
new information, dude.
Like the trash days in New York, dude.
It's Monday, actually. Tomorrow. Trash days tomorrow, dude.
Guess what?
Right now.
Guess who's coming around, picking up that trash? Boy, game time, and I'll take it.
You would.
I think he's going to be fine.
Aladdin, Wentz or Tyrod D. I think something happened here with the keyboard.
Tyrod
yeah, I
Taylor.
think that's what he means. I would go Carson Wentz here.
Yeah, I would too.
Serge, you never sit Chase. Seriously, he is a must start. You never sit Chase. I agree, Ronald. That is a lot of it. Unless you in like my PPR league where I have Kupp, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, and then Jamar Chase. But this week Tyreek on bye. So there you go. Freak Stomper 49er. Would you start Eli Mitchell or give Hillard a shot today, PPR? I think you got to start Elijah Mitchell, man.
Yeah.
I know there's risk there, but how would you feel if he pops off for 20, 25 points on your bench today because you didn't start him against a good game environment? That game could be a really good shootout. So I'd keep him in your lineup there.
Yeah. Oh, Ronald, appreciate it.
25 people, only 11 likes. Who is not liking the stream? Do it.
Really appreciate it. Really helps the channel.
Ronald says, because it's cold in the Jersey, he says. It's cold in New Jersey. Thomas Medina says, buenos dias. Buenos dias. Sleek says, half-point PPR, Rashad Bateman, Jeff Wilson, or Ty Johnson. I'm getting Rashad Bateman in my lineup. Mitchell back. That's the play here. Thomas Medina says, Boston Scott or Tevin Coleman needs 6 fantasy points from one of these dudes. Full-point PPR. I'm going Boston Scott here. I think that Boston. I am. Yeah, Jordan Howard out. Remember this. This team wants to run with. They want to give double digits to 2 backs. That's just what they've done over the last month, Johnny. So I think Boston Scott's a good chance to be like an RB3 flex play here. And I think that's the better.
I just thought it was funny because you just
I made the case for Coleman.
10. Yeah, you spent 10 minutes talking up your boy.
Scott would have been available there. I would have chose Boston Scott. I mean, do you disagree? Do you think it'll be Coleman over Scott? You think that's a better shot at
I'm saying I do love the fact that it's just like, I need 6 from one of these guys. Yeah. And I do think that when you have something like that, it makes it easy. I do think it's Scott has a safer floor because we have no idea with Tevin Coleman. Like we don't know if we could say he's going to be the starter and they can just come out and play Ty Johnson or some third stringer that they
even though Houston's been a bad defense, this is the Jets we're talking about. They could easily just botch this whole thing up, and we would not be excited if that
could be all Elijah Moore.
Look, the Titans, the Titans last week just got kind of shut down by the Houston Texans. So
this is our number 1 question today:
Stafford or Cam? Big one. Max Pangolin. I'm sorry, I'm botching this. Max P says, should I start Stafford or Cam? And we're rolling with Stafford here.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Stafford.
Guys, if you're new, drop a like and join Patreon. These guys have me on a 3-game winning streak. These guys are on point. $10 a month. You get great content, and it's a lot of fun. Appreciate you, Jersey J, as always, man. Appreciate everybody over there on Patreon. And you can win that signed Joe Mixon jersey behind Johnny if you get up over there. Max P says, in pick 2, Bateman, Sanders, Brandon Cooks, Elijah Moore, and PPR.
Well, Emmanuel Sanders already played, so we won't be able to get him in your lineup. Or maybe it means Miles Sanders, maybe. But I'm going Elijah Moore. And I'm going. Ooh, I do think Brandon Cook. I would go Brandon Cooks. I would get both. I would do Brandon Cooks, Elijah Moore.
Isaiah Rose here says Ty Johnson or Dontrell Hilliard PPR. I'm going to go Hilliard. Look, that's the reason he is that Zach Wilson did not target the backs very much, but he could change that. I can bank more on Dontrell Hilliard as being one of the only options for the Titans this week.
Yeah.
Bryant Ortega, Miles Sanders, or CPAC coming off that ankle sprain.
I'm going Miles Sanders.
I think because of the Jordan Howard injury, you can trust Sanders a little bit more.
Yeah, and it's standard. So yeah.
Pizza Belly says, "Hey dudes, happy Sunday." What's up, Pizza Belly?
Happy
Nick
Sunday.
Says Nick Hobie says Elijah Mitchell or Javonte Williams full point PPR. Give me Elijah Mitchell, man. If he's in the game, he's active. That's at least 18 touches. That's his floor. So we like that in a game where the environment spells a lot of points. Pizza Belly, is Ty Johnson a better start than Saquon or Miles Sanders in full point PPR? Carter is out. No, he's not that. No, I mean, he's a decent stash, and we got to see what happens. But no, I mean, Saquon and Miles Sanders belong in your lineup there.
Yep.
Mr. Blue, hey, fellas, let's all win some big money today. You got it, Mr. Blue. Appreciate you. Jersey J, I was so mad I didn't get points for Pollard Big Tutty. He ran on to the kickoff. It's 100% better than Zeke. He got robbed of that other tutty by a foot.
I know.
I'm up in the kitchen on Thanksgiving, and I'm like trying to steal a little bit of turkey, a little bit of stuff that's being made, be sneaky. I'm drinking my apple cider mimosa, dude. I'm double fisting with a beer as well. And I turn around and I see Pollard screaming down the field, and I'm like, woo, I got a touchdown, dude. Because I started Pollard and Zeke, I'm like stoked.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I got this. Turn around. No, dude. It's a kickoff return. And our league doesn't give points for that.
No,
and
dude.
Guess who they give it to? The defense and special teams, who I'm playing against.
Oh, dude, that is brutal.
I was so tilted, dude. It was the worst thing ever, dude. SBB, Marquis Brown or Jerry Jeudy this week in full point PPR. Marquis Brown,
yes,
baby.
I would do Marquis in this.
Oh, I'm glad you finally approved, dude.
In this scenario.
Ronald says this Pollard thing is messed up. Yeah, we got to never talk about it again after today.
That's brutal. That's horrible.
And why didn't the Cowboys just do what they're talking about doing right now? Oh, we're thinking about resting Zeke. You should have rested him Thursday.
Yeah, I know. Hey, your boy's gonna need that in the big money league. Your boy has him. Hey, now your boy has Cook, Mixon, and Pollard.
Mr. Miyagi says, then it's official. Ride or die squad. See you all Monday night. See you all on Monday night stream where you all get to see me win that Joe Mixon jersey. Thirsty Thursday, said John Ronald about I feel that. I'm still thirsty.
Yeah.
Andre Silva, flex Bateman, Goddard, Foreman, or Collins in a half-point PPR. It's got to be Goddard or Bateman, Johnny.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. Bateman or Goddard. I would say I would go with Goddard as the safer floor, but Bateman has a higher ceiling to me.
FAE or Elves? Faye or Elves? I don't know what that is. I'm too old for this, I guess. Let's see.
Faye or Elves?
They love me some, right? It's the best year so far for Brown. I don't know. FAE, what does that mean, dude?
FAE.
Jersey J. Love when the long beard gets fired up. Yeah, appreciate that, Jersey. Like trying to put disrespect on Marquis Brown's name here. Cam Newton.
It's got to be what's a movie? It's got to be or else, because FAE they have to instantly know what that movie is. Elves, right? Or what are we missing here? Hold on, let us know. FAE.
Well, no, he said or elves. FAE is forest
fairies.
Yeah, it's some sort of
fairies. Oh, okay. Do you for like Christmas, fairies or elves?
Oh, I don't. Who knows, man? Elves, I guess.
A little Tinkerbell, dude. Yeah. Elves. No.
But JFS says that he's going to give us a super chat. Wants us to ask the question. So you know what that means? Woo!
Let's go.
JF, let's go. $2 says McKissick or Gaskin. Ooh. I don't know if this is PPR. I'm going definitely McKissick here. I think if it's standard, I might lean Gaskin just out of pure volume here. because they are going to use him as the bell cow. He just hasn't been very effective, and Carolina really, really tough defense.
Yeah, that's probably where I would lean as well. They are susceptible to pass catching running backs as well. Gaskin, yeah.
Dollar
agree with you.
Bill says Cam Newton, Jimmy G, or Heineke, and I would be rocking with. Ooh, this one's tough because I like Jimmy G this week a lot. I think Jimmy G could pop. He's been doing pretty well, but I think you'd take the rushing floor over Cam with that upside, maybe, Johnny, or would you go with Jimmy G?
I do like Jimmy G's spot. I think you're right on that one. Yeah, I would go with Jimmy G.
Jimmy G it is. Nick Hobie says, do I play Aaron Jones over Ty Johnson in hopes that he plays? I would have to start DJ Dallas if Jones is inactive. Yeah, I think you're in the same boat. Like you probably hope that Aaron Jones plays, and then you miss out on Ty Johnson, but you start DJ Dallas in case. So
yeah,
I think it's about the same floor between those two guys. We got this one in. Breaking news, Mr. Miyagi says Elijah Moore owes Big Travie money.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the Jets. I'll take the check down Charlie over the 1-2 guy.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see. I mean, Coleman could still get a lot of passing work. He's done it before in a similar offense. So,
yep.
Hero Aguirre, happy post Thanksgiving, Whisper Nation. What's up, Hero?
Oh, yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thoughts on Marquis Brown playing? Would you start Patrick? It looks like he's going to play, barring a setback in pregame warmups. Would you start Patrick, Galladay, or Aguilar over him?
No. See, in this case, I'm taking Marquis Brown. In this case.
Oh yeah, in this case, a bunch of trash. Then I'd take him. Put some respect on his name. Josh Jacobs, rest of season, he looked great Thursday.
Yeah,
and that was a tough matchup, but
it was. That's the only thing that I was nervous about. And rest of the season, his schedule opens up a little bit. I like him.
Do you guys think Logan Thomas will play, Johnny?
Yes, I do.
Thomas Medina saying gracias. You're welcome. De nada. Eric Saldana, Devonta Smith, or Javonte flex full point PPR. Devonta Smith is sneakily breaking out as well. I would continue to put him in my lineup. You think Kareem is on a snap count? I don't think he comes back to a snap count. Not in this offense. I think they were close to bringing him back last week. I think he gets in.
Yeah.
Brendan B says, hey, Chase Claypool or Kendrick Bourne at the flex today, PPR.
Is it? Okay. I would go with Claypool on this one.
Okay. Jersey J saying, Faye are fairies, bro. This is the funniest thing.
I know.
Jersey J yoked out in his picture is like, dude, Faye are fairies, bro. Get it right, dude. I love it, man.
A lot of people think it's okay. Oh, I should know this. I actually watched
is True Blood.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I like True Blood, actually. That's a good
own
show.
every season of True Blood.
Dude, I love
Don't try to pose. Don't try to pander.
No. I mean, I haven't seen it. Didn't get
dude.
Okay, so I watched like the first 4 seasons, and then it like really started, like most shows that go that long, really starts getting off the wire there. So I just kind of like fell off there at the end. But I do like True Blood. Suki.
Have you guys started watching The Wheel of Time yet? That's the suggestion I got on Amazon. But then my buddy told me I need to read the books first. But it looks.
If I could turn back time.
No, that's not what we're talking about here.
If Abby could find
a way. Anuna says Gronk or Pitts. Johnny's probably going to say Gronk.
Not to play Marquise.
Oh my God, dude, you're ridiculous. Gronk or Pitts?
I'm going Gronk. Gronk has the best matchup for tight ends this week. He's going to Gronk out.
Ronald says I start everyone over Aguilar. Yeah,
yeah.
I agree with that. Jersey J, you really think Hunt gets his full workload, bros? I hope not. I have Chubb, dude. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
They're both going to get a bunch of workload. They're going to run heavily. We've seen Baker Mayfield he's so banged up. They're going to run a lot. They'll both be fine.
Ronald saying, I'm never going to read the book first. Ronald, maybe you need to start reading a little more, buddy. You're yelling in here. And that's
actually, I will say,
I don't know.
Hold on,
I didn't read Game of Thrones first.
Hold on. And this is actually kind of a interesting topic because in most cases, it's better to actually watch the movie first because the book gives you more details. And so you just get frustrated because when you read the book, you're like, how did they miss out on this detail? How did they miss this? And then you just become disappointed with the movie.
Ronald yelling at me again, saying, no, I will not read more books. No, I will
dude.
not make out with you. I'm going to Jersey
Phil.
watch Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time is so badass. I'm going to definitely get into that. I'm excited for that. Truly epic. Brandon Ayuk or Miles Sanders?
Ooh. Who you going on this one?
I don't know if this is PPR. I'm going to assume it's PPR, and in that case, I'm still going Miles Sanders.
Oh, this is great, dude.
Start Logan Thomas or stick with Hunter Henry?
I'm going Logan Thomas. I like Logan Thomas matchup against Seattle.
Troy says, bro, there's like 14 books in that series. No reason. I know. That's why I'm like, he waits. My buddy tells me and waits until the series comes out. And he's like, no, dude, you got to read the books though. I'm going to send you the books. I'm like, I'll read them, but I'm also going to watch the show, man. I'm not waiting, dude.
Thing is, this big Travis is a speed reader. So was like,
yeah, exactly.
He could do 11 books.
Skinner says, sup guys, Elijah Moore, Gaskin or Cordarrelle Patterson, pick 2 in full point PPR. I'd go Moore and Patterson here.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Someone took the time to read the book, then hire people to act it out for me. Don't be rude to the actors, guys. They need to make it. Ronald Kalla is our actor. Are you a moonlight actor, Ronald? Are you out here in LA, dude? Buddy? I got to link up with you. No, yeah. I like this. I like this take, Ronald. This is actually a really nice take. It actually equates it to the people instead of just this like elitist mentality. Sometimes it's like you have to read the book first or the book's never better. You know, we've had some renditions that come out. I'm not going to try and compare. Comparing's a bad strategy in life as a philosophy and as
we just do that as a living for fantasy football. Just compare
these guys. We compare odds for sure, but I'm just saying, like, outside of this where we're trying to make a little bit of money or beat our friends, I'm saying in general philosophy, I don't want to look to Johnny and be like, oh, I wish I had Johnny's life. That's a bad strategy to do.
Oh yeah.
You know, I wish I wish my situation was better. Just like I wouldn't, you know, if you're going to rob yourself of actually experiencing the book or the movie. So yeah. Ronald, I appreciate this take. You've changed my mind. You do what you want to do, brother. I was just giving you a little bit of hard time there.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
Awesome. Thanks. Been bouncing around and got the same answer every time. Appreciate you, nice. Drew. If you're new to the channel, Drew, hit that subscribe, brother.
Let us know.
What's a good appetizer at the Tortugo? We don't have any appetizers. Well, I mean, you could call French fries appetizers. We got a small grill out front. We do cheeseburgers, bratwurst, French fries, but they are absolutely great.
Hey, yeah, the burgers are dynamite. The French fries.
Ronald says, I am dyslexic. It takes me forever to read a book. I am just lazy. That's all right, brother.
That's fine.
Truck 2011 says, heard Zeke might be benched next week. Is this still true? Yeah, it's a Thursday night game. They're thinking about maybe resting him. I hope they put him on the IR. Because every league that I have Zeke in, I also have Pollard. I think it's been clear that Zeke is banged up because he's like, people want to call Zeke washed all year. He had the one bad game to start the year. Then he had a really good stretch. Mm-hmm. And then the knee injury seemed to be bothering him. He had about 4 or 5 weeks that were good. And then the last couple have not been. Get him out of the lineup. Get Pollard in. That's what I'd like to see, but we'll know more as that comes along.
Your boy would too.
Brendan Villacampa says Freeman or Hunt. Worried about Hunt's first game back.
I would play Hunt over Freeman.
And Jersey J to bring us home says, okay, I read Twilight. I'm not proud of it. I read all 4.
Hey, I read the first couple of them, and then
you probably read 50 Shades of Grey too, didn't you?
I didn't
Jersey
read that
J,
one.
Pollard is just the better back. Yeah, I mean, he's been graded better. We'll see if with a full workload, if he would be better. I have confidence he probably would be, but there are things that Zeke does better. He's an excellent blocker. Mm-hmm. He's probably a better goal line back. There's some things that he's going to have that are a little bit more than him, but that's where we're at. Whisper Nation, that does it, man. We're wrapped up for the Week 12 Sunday lineup show. We appreciate you. We got to every single question in here. If you want more fresh fantasy football content, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so you know that we're going live every time. And tomorrow we're going live on the Monday Night Live stream. We're giving away that Joe Mixon jersey. So get over to patreon.com and subscribe to us over there. I appreciate every single one of you. For Johnny Game Time Hicks, I'm Big Travie. We're the Fantasy Whispers. We're out.
Peace. Good luck in week 12, Whisper Nation.
Right here.
Look at you go. You made it to the end of another one of our videos. Hey, if you still have some questions, I totally understand. Or you just want to join an awesome fantasy football community, head on over to our Discord chat. Link is in the description below. And if you're still not sold on us, check out one of these videos.